Hi, True Crew. How you doing? Welcome back to another episode. I want to thank you for tuning in. If you're new, don't forget that this is also Mind, Body, Spirit, Fitness. Sorry, that's the dishwasher going. Mind, Body, Spirit. So don't forget to check out some of the other videos. If there's something you like, please subscribe as well. Follow my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. Daily reposting of videos, daily motivational quotes. Check out the website, get your free downloads on setting goals, fitness, and nutrition. All right, coming at you today with the number one things to remember before you go into a Spartan race. So I made the same video last year, but I had only completed one Spartan race. I did a beast here in Breckenridge. I'm from Colorado. This year I did my trifecta. I just made a video on my trifecta experience. So there it is. Everything nice and complete right there, right? So the biggest things you need to remember in general when you are performing a Spartan race or the trifecta series, whatever the case may be, some of the things that I saw out there and some of my own experiences. So number one is you want a long sock, right? At least one, if not two, long socks. You either wear them when you're going or you put them in a bag, right? And the reason why is just basically one event. There's one event, I can't remember what it's called. Some guy brought it up, but it's the one where you hang upside down from a rope and you have to pull yourself to the cowbell and tap the cowbell. Now, you're going to be pulling that on your leg, right? It's like one of those climbing ropes, and if not, you're just going to skin the crap out of yourself. So you're going to need a long sock. Gloves, if you need them, you're going to need gloves. It's up to you. I would suggest the Spartan gloves, though, or maybe the weightlifting. I don't look at the weightlifting gloves too much. But whatever glove is going to wrap your wrist, because that prevents the glove from sliding off. I think I bought some for my fiance when we were up there, $40 there. So gloves, because if not, it's going to come off, right? Next thing you need to remember is you're going to need, where was I going? Oh, just a camelback of some sort. Here's mine. I need to empty it out here. But you need a camelback of some sort. In my opinion, if it's the super or the sprint, you might be able to get away with it if it's only going to take you an hour or two. But if you know that you're somewhat out of shape, you might be doing a lot of burpees, whatever, just take the bag anyways. I took it this year. I didn't take it my first year. I took it this year. Felt 100 times better, even though I was also, at a higher fitness level this year, which I'm going to get into. So camelback, if you got the camelback, put your socks and gloves right in it. It doesn't matter, right? A majority of the time when you get to some of these obstacles, there's a line. So when we came to that rope, I was just sitting there and I had my cycling socks on, which came up to about here. And I was like, I'll just wear those. My lady said, well, I've got some. Do you want to wear them? Sure, I'll wear them. Helped 100 times better. So camelback for sure. The reason why I say this one, I saw people out there doing the Ultra Beast without one of these. Without a camelback, Ultra Beast. They don't give you enough water or nutrition on that course. At least here at Breckenridge, you're going to need it. Because last year I didn't take it. Carried a water bottle till about 2 miles in. Chucked my water bottle. I was definitely didn't have as much cardio, but I was hurting. Like my legs were contracted. Just felt like a snake was squeezing my legs. So bring your own camelback. You can fill it up as you go. Especially you guys that are going to do the Ultra Beast. That's just ridiculous. You need a freaking camelback. You're going to be out there for 8 hours. If you're lucky, 6. If you're lucky, the pros are completing those courses in 6. So you expect to be out there for at least 8 hours, and you need more than what water they're giving you. Don't fall victim like I did last year. It's just more weight. No, it doesn't matter, right? So now into exercise. What should you do? In my opinion, get your cardio up. Cardio, cardio, cardio. That's why I did so much better this year. And I would have done even better, but I just ran it with the lady. It was her first one. I wasn't going to leave her. And I still beat my time by an hour compared to last year with the guys, my lady and I. But that's because she'd been cardioing up with me. Because before this, 3 weeks before this, I did a half Ironman. So for those of you who don't know what that is, that's a 1.2 mile swim, 56 mile bike ride, and then run a half marathon, right? The beast is a half marathon, right? So I was already training for that. So my cardio was up. That's another reason why I did nine times better, an hour better. My lady was doing all that cycling and running with me. She's not a fan of swimming. That's why she didn't do that race. But get your cardio up. You need to cardio it up, right? And after that, what are their training tips? Get your monkey bar on. You got to be out there hitting up monkey bars, ropes, all these things. Even if it's just monkey bars, to work on that grip strength, right? And the easiest way, of course, is going to be to lose weight. If you're 5-10 pounds lighter, that's 5-10 pounds less you're trying to swing with, right? Me, I went into that race 185 and doing those. I only completed one this year. Last year when I did the beast, I didn't complete any of them. When I did the 2 back-to-back in Fort Carson this year in Colorado, I was able to at least get the bars where they go up, down, up, down, up, down, and then I was able to get just the rings. But when they start adding in, straight bar to ring to baseballs to all these things, I can't complete those ones yet. So you got to get used to doing monkey bars and hanging workout. Even if it's just hanging from a bar, you're going to be 900 times better in that case. Of course, work on your burpees. That's gonna be good no matter what. Burpees. You never know when you're gonna fail, and if you do, you want to get it done. And if you're like me with my lady, she failed a couple that I didn't, and I helped her out. I just did 15 burpees for her, right? So burpees, that's a no-brainer, right? Next would be just carrying things, probably rucking, heavy backpack, carrying a punching bag, something along those lines. Just carrying things is going to help. That's something you're going to need to do as well. Make sure you're carrying something. And then last but not least, I would say, for fitness-wise, trail running, especially here. Each one I did in Colorado, you're not on pavement, right? The one where I got my trifecta, we were in Breckenridge. The other one, we were at Fort Carson at the Army base. So you're running up and down, hiking. Majority of the time, you're not going to be running those areas. So just hiking in general with a bag on is going to be great for you. I saw a grown man throw a fit at Fort Carson. Finally got to the top of 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th hill, whatever it was. And he's at the top of that hill on all fours. This is freaking bullshit. No more hills. Grown man in his 30s. It's like, serious, bro? Shut up and do it. So I do that. Definitely, the one wall that's like this, I don't know. You're going sideways. You can't use your legs as long as you got upper body strength. It's almost some American Ninja Warrior stuff, Upper body strength, carrying loads like this and on your shoulder both ways. And then just cardio. If your cardio's up, you're going to do good. No matter what. Even if you're failing obstacles, you're going to do good. Why? Because your cardio's up. You can run. You can get up those hills faster. And then never be afraid to pass people. This is what I had to tell my lady when we were on the downhill, because I let her lead because I can run a little bit faster. And I let her lead, and we got stuck behind like a 50, 60-year-old guy and his son, which, power to them. They're out there, and I kept telling her, you got to pass them. You got to pass them. They're slowing us down. We can't let the 60-year-old set our pace. And she's one of those people where, she feels like she's being disrespectful, but finally she just passed the person, especially on the downhills. Hike hard uphill, run as fast as you can downhill. That's the key to success. And then if you're having trouble with walls, work on some jumping, right? Rope climb, make sure that you can use your feet, right? If you use your feet, you're going to save 900 times more energy. This one, since from, what was it? When I did it in, I think it was May, is when I did the April, May, something like that, was when I did the 2 back-to-back at Fort Carson. And I do the rope climb without using my legs, right? But then from May all the way to August, I had done no weightlifting, barely any weightlifting, just because I was running, biking, and swimming all the time. So when I got to this one, I just made sure I used my legs because I knew I wasn't as strong as I used to be. Wrap the rope around, step on it, boom, up. Got to the rope 10 times easier than I ever did, just muscling it up. And then the last but not least, the one thing to remember is if you've went a long time without obstacles, you're most likely going to hit an obstacle gauntlet. That's what I call them, an obstacle gauntlet. Last year, when I did the Beast in Breckenridge, it was fine because there was just Um, the rope was pretty much just by itself right at the beginning. This year we're running, and I'm telling my lady, I'm like, we're going to hit an obstacle gauntlet coming up soon. I know it. There's going to be about 4 to 5 in a row because we haven't hit an obstacle in a while. And if we're going to hit 30 obstacles, there's got to be a 4 or 5. There's that 4 or 5 at the end. You know, I think that there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the end. You know, and you're supposed to get up there towards 30. And I was like, there's got to be one coming. And there was. It was that bucket carry to the rope climb, to the Hercules hoist, then just to a nice little gentle hay bale jump, then to that angled wall, and then to monkey bars. All within, you're hitting all those obstacles within 5 minutes. And the only reason why it took us longer is because we had to do some burpees. But in reality, you're hitting them all within quarter mile, 2 blocks from each other. So be careful of that. It's coming. It's coming. There's going to be a gauntlet. And depending on how deep in the race it is, you're going to struggle. And then depending on what obstacles that they put there, you're going to struggle. So there you go. Those are my tips, you know, to complete anything. And, you know, just make sure if you can do those, you're going to be good to go. You're going to be good to go. Find some friends to do it with. If not, there's always, you know, great camaraderie out there. You know, people will help. I help my lady jump the large walls. Random dudes, here, let me help you ladies. Let me help you ladies. Let me help you ladies. You'll be fine. But of course, you know, when you have someone to actually run and do the race with, it's going to be better. But understand as well, if you're going to do it like me, where it's like, I just want to come out here and kill it, then you're most likely going to be doing it by yourself, right? And I apologize for that again. That's like me. My lady kept telling me to leave, but I stood with her. And in reality, you know, I still finished an hour sooner than I should have, or than I did last year. So, you know, all in all, it was still good. And I was running with my fiance this time, compared to last time I ran it with 6 dudes, and I still did better running with my lady. So might have been a little less. You know, I probably should have got more like that 5.5 mark or something, but it was good. It was good. So if you can remember all these tips, replay the video a couple times, make sure you get all those tips down, and you'll be good to go. You'll be golden, and you're going to dominate this course. I promise you. So once again, I hope this helps. Don't forget to follow on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. The podcast is out there. Subscribe to this channel. Share and like these videos.